Welcome to my channel, guys. My name is James. Today we're going to be making one of the most delicious salads, or at least the most famous salad in the entire world. We're going to be making a Caesar salad. Now, the man that invented Caesar salad was Caesar Cardini, and it originated in Tijuana, Mexico. There is a little bit of controversy if he is actually the one who did it, or his brother, or etc., etc. But needless to say, the salad got extremely famous during Prohibition, during the 1920s, and eventually made its way to the United States, where it became the salad of Hollywood, and it became the salad to make and to eat and to have and whatnot. Traditionally as well, they used to make this salad tableside, so they would make everything in front of you. And of course, today it's still popular. I mean, you can go to almost any restaurant and you'll find a Caesar salad. Maybe not a good one. So today we're going to be making one such salad, and I'm going to show you a very delicious recipe on how you can do it at home by yourself, and a super easy recipe as well. You can literally make this in 5 minutes. So guys, before we get going today, be sure to like the video down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and head over to my Twitch account if you're on Twitch, and follow me on Twitch as well. I do live videos. And let's get going. So like I said, guys, this recipe is super easy. We're gonna make everything from scratch, since Caesar salad dressing is the backbone of the salad. It isn't Caesar without the Caesar dressing. And I will give you some tips if you want to cheat a little bit on making the dressing, if you don't want to go through all the effort. First, I'm gonna start peeling some garlic, 3 to 4 cloves. If you like garlic a lot, you can add an extra clove or 2, but 3 cloves is more than enough for this recipe. You can mince the garlic if you want first, but since I'm going to show you the easy way, we're going to blend everything together. You can use a normal blender if you want, but a hand blender, you have a lot more control over it. And since the pieces are a little big, well, we'll cut them up for our little hand blender. Next, either you want to take a deep bowl, you can even take a pot if you don't have one, or some sort of dish that you can blend in, because the deeper it is, the better. That way it won't spray everywhere when you go to blend it. This is another little warning, yes? So the deeper the bowl is, the better. We're going to take 2 egg yolks. I'm going to add a little bit of Dijon mustard, and I'm going to add our anchovies in, as well as the garlic, and I'm going to blend this. Now, we want to create an emulsification, and you can do this with egg yolk, this is the base, as well as with mustard. You want to add the oil in little by little and keep blending this. Yes, blend everything well together and keep adding the oil. Once it starts to emulsify, once it thickens, this is the point that you can take your lemon. You're going to roll it, because this helps with the process of juicing it. Cut it in half and use a sieve or something, or even your fingers, but a sieve is easier, to catch all the little seeds. And we're going to add this then to the mix. First emulsify, then add the lemon juice. We're also going to add our Lea and Perrins, and I'm also going to add a little bit of Parmigiano. Now, the thing is, I'm not going to add salt at the beginning of the process, because the Parmesan has a lot of salt in it, and we're going to add a decent amount, and the anchovies are salty as well. So if after you add everything together in this mixture and you taste it and it's still not salty enough, then either add more Parmesan, or you can add a little bit of salt. But if you add or keep adding more Parmesan to it, it'll make the sauce even better. Now, another trick is that we want to get this dressing to the right consistency. Too thick is not good, and too runny is not good. So if it's a little too thick, add a little bit of water, and if it's not thick enough, emulsify with a little more oil and it'll thicken it. Now, to make this dressing will take about 5 minutes more or less. And if you want to skip the process of emulsifying or making the mayonnaise, then you can substitute the eggs and the oil with mayonnaise. It's super simple if you want to do that, and then just mix everything else together and blend everything together, and you'll have a quick version of Caesar salad dressing. Now, today I'm just gonna make some simple croutons. I'm gonna take a baguette, cut it in half, and you can also, if you want, to cut it on the bias to make longer croutons. And I'm just going to add a little bit of softened butter with a little bit of garlic and a little bit of parsley, and make some, well, garlic bread croutons, some easy ones. So lather them with the butter, cut them into strips, put them on a baking tray with a little bit of parchment paper or aluminum, and then put them in the oven and cook them for about 6 to 7 minutes, depending on the temperature of your oven. Anyway, when they're done, take them out, cut them into the size pieces that you want, and that's it. You have some delicious garlic bread croutons. Now lastly, we have to pick our lettuce. You can use any lettuce you want to make a Caesar salad because it isn't a Caesar salad, like I said, unless you make the Caesar dressing. So use whatever salad that you want. You can use spinach, you can use romaine. Today I'm gonna be using some baby Jim because one, I like baby Jim a lot. It's very common over here as well in Europe. It's super easy to find, at least for me, I find it everywhere. Now with any lettuce, you want to make sure that you peel off any of the bad leaves, and you're just going to cut the bottom off if you are using romaine or baby Jim, and then you're going to peel each layer back. Now, it's a good idea to rinse your lettuce before you use it. And then of course you can cut your lettuce into bite-sized pieces if you want, or leave them whole for more of a little bit of a dramatic effect on the plate. I hope you guys enjoyed this super easy and delicious recipe. Caesar salad is one of my favorites, and like I said, is super flexible as well if you want to modify any of the ingredients. So guys, anyway, thank you for a great year on YouTube, and thank you for all who have supported me on Twitch as well. If you haven't liked the video down below, please like it, and as well consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell to get all the new updates that you will be receiving as a subscriber of my channel. So guys, take care, have a great week, enjoy summer, and I'll see you guys again very soon.